What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Occupy Mars. We're back yet again for another couple of days on Mars here. We're let me just check to make sure we've got enough water here. We've got enough water, enough lecky and stuff like that. Right, let's head on out, shall we? Oxygen is slowly refilling in here. We've got 4 of those guys in here doing that. I think what we're going to do though today is we're actually going to go try and get a few things done and get ready to start like the next big bits. One of those big bits is getting a methane production as well as a oxygen production setup operational. So I think we might try and go visit a couple of sites today and try and get that done, but we're going to upgrade this guy. First things first. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop this here quickly. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put right here. I'm just going to call this one E1, and then the bottom E2. Just because I want to know how much it actually expands the radar range. Like right now, that's our current radar range. If we go over here and start doing water and stuff over here, I'm going to create a little network. So hopefully we should be able to see it all. I'm hoping. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, but we'll figure it out. I've never actually done this before, so... Right, say goodbye to the radar. These are the guy who tells us what the weather events are going to be and everything like that, so it's good to have them. From what's under is under here. Yep, so we're going to put the big antenna in. The big boy in. There she is. That's the big antenna. The biggest one we can actually make. We just had this guy in the medium. We're now putting in the large antenna. This one requires a little bit more stuff, but it requires the same amount of power. But yeah, she'll tell us everything that's going on, weather related. There she is. And what we'll do is we'll just hook her up to some power. There we go, she's in. Right, let's have a look. So E1 and E2 is there and there. So yeah, you guys can see how much that's actually expanded our range by. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Alright, we'll just remove E1 and E2 now. We don't really need it. We're actually covering this base here. We're actually almost covering the rocky rock city down here as well. That's actually incredibly interesting. Now my question is though, when I put other antennas in, do they need to be in just inside this, or do they need to be inside this line, or as long as they're overlapping, is that where they need to be? I generally don't know. I really don't know. But just looking at that, I only need probably maybe one tower here and then another tower maybe over here. So yeah, we're not really that far out of range. It would be nice to check to see like where we need to be. And then also setting up meteor defenses, we're going to need that too. So there we go, there's the large antenna up and operational. We're good there at that standpoint, but yeah, I think what we really need to do is we really need to have like the methane production, the oxygen production over here are really for my heavy rover. Most of the water production over here is just for base related stuff, but I just want to check as well to find out. Okay, you're empty. You're empty. You're empty. You're empty. You're apparently empty. You got water in you. Am I on the teeter-totter edge of not having enough water? That may be concerning. I haven't actually touched water in a while, so I'm thinking, are we losing it or gaining it? We're losing it right now. How much are we actually generating? How much does this generate an hour? So 6 liters an hour is what we currently got. So 6 liters times So we're using 30, so 6, 12. So 12, 24. Nine. That's using 2 though. Why is that one on 9? Button was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's over this guy. 6. This guy's on 5. But then yet again, I am making methane from this guy. Right, I need to figure out, because we might need some more water coming in here, because we're actually losing water right now. So I'd rather fix this now while we can. So 55 we're pulling right now. So 55, and these guys pull 6 each. So right, let me do some math here, because I'm going to make it easy on math. I'm going to use a calculator. Why not? So we've got 55. We need to divide that by. This is pulling 6 liters an hour. This guy's pulling 6 liters an hour. 6 liters an hour. 6 liters. Okay, so that's 6, 12, 24. That's 24 this side. That's only pulling 2. This guy's pulling 5. I don't know if that's going up or down. So that's 3390. 3380. Yeah, we're actually losing here right now. Okay, so that's that's 4 this side, that's 2 this side. I'm probably going to put them in this side, I think. Okay, so let me just do this. Let me do that. So yeah, we're going to have to seriously here work on water production. Put in another 2. I'm getting 95% here. Actually, I'm not even getting 100% here, I don't think. I'm getting 100% here, though. Yeah, I think it's actually going to get 100% there, actually. Why isn't that going back where I want it to go? Just a second ago, it was fine. It's getting 100% efficiency here. Okay, yeah, she's getting 100% efficiency here. Okay. So I'm getting more in front of the base here, but we need to figure out where the 100% efficiencies lie. Yeah, I'm right on the edge here. Alright, let's build this guy. Nope, not what I wanted. I want this guy. I want to build this guy and I want to see if it's 100% efficient. As long as it's 100% efficient, I'm happy. We have everything for this as well, by the way. Efficiency 100%. Cool. That means she's going to create water for us quite nicely. So, right. What's our current water consumption? So, let's figure out what we got. So we've got 6, 12, 24. That's 24. So let me just divide that by 6. So we got about 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's say 2 more I can fit in quite comfortably. But I think I'm only going to put like water and oxygen on these 2 guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to increase my methane production quick. Do I really need to increase that? To be honest with you, I'm not going to use that much methane here. I think what I've currently got in methane production, I'm going to leave that way. I'm just going to leave this pulling water. Even though it's only, it's 100% efficiency, but it's only pulling 5 liters an hour. I'm just going to have to take that 5 liters into consideration. This one here is only pulling 2. So if I just minus like 2 liters off of that, that's fine. So let me redo the math here. So we're doing 55 liters an hour, right? So we can minus 2 from that. So 55 minus 2. Will leave me with 53 liters. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to minus the 5 from this. So then minus the 5 from that. And then divide that by 6. Which means I can have up to 8. Bang on 8 as of right now. So I've got 8 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 more. 3 more we can put in with confidence that we're not going to run out of water. So I'm thinking, do we just put in 2 here, 1, and then let's say 2. And then that there will be all my water production I can do here at this site. And that is, I think, roughly bang on 55 liters. That is roughly bang on 55 liters of replenishment, which means this place shouldn't run out of water. That's bang on 55 liters an hour of replenishment. I can build it and see. If I have to, I can just turn one of them off. So yeah, let's build this guy. And then that's water production. I didn't realize we're actually losing that much water from this place. Yeah, we're actually losing a lot of water right now. Okay, so what I'm going to need to do is we're going to need to put a well expansion on here. What's it under? It's probably under resources, right? Up expansion. I don't have the rubber on me, but I can go get 1 rubber.
Not enough materials.
And then that's this place 100% done. I don't need to worry about water. Well, I'm going to need to worry about water because of
external oxygen detected.
I don't think we're going to be making enough here for everything that we're currently using. What I came in for? I came in for rubber. I'm in the right place. I'm in the right place. Rubber. I need 1 rubber. And then that's this pumping station done. If I need to pull water from anywhere else, I'm going to have to pull it from somewhere.
Equalizing pressure.
Right, there we go. There's that hooked up. And what we'll do is I'm just going to move. Not enough. Oh, because I still got my plant stuff. So we're going to do plants at the beginning of the episode, and I sort of forgot. I need to sort out water first. Water's more important. Since we're currently losing it more than we're actually storing it, is a little bit concerning. We should be gaining it than losing it. That or have it in like What's the word I'm looking for? Equilibrium? Yeah, I think that's what the word I was looking for. It should be, we're producing enough to what we're currently consuming. Is it that, or we'll have to do what we did at maybe last season, where we have to push water from
Equalizing
somewhere
pressure.
else. So we might be setting up something local-ish. But the thing is, though, like, it won't be that much water because of storage reasons. Like right now, we're pulling 2 liters of water out of this, which is a little bit of water, not too much though. Right, okay. What we're doing, we're connecting this guy up. So how many more did I just put in? I just put in 3 more. So really, 1, 2, 3. All these guys are gonna get taken up, really, aren't they? Because then I'm gonna pull the methane from over there as well, and then hook it up there. Right, let's hook up the methane as well while we're here, just so then I don't have to actually run a lot of cable. Just gonna pull these out here a little bit, just so they're not as tight. And then those 3 are going to get turned into water, which is what we're going to do now. So what we'll do is we'll do this one first. Why are we actually gaining water now? 6,9, 6,8,2, 6,9,6, 7. Yeah, we're gaining water again. Cool. That's what I want to see. I'm probably going to run out of cable here. Yep. Oh, we'll get some. But yeah, we're making more water than we're actually using again, which I'm glad I checked on that, because we actually haven't checked on that in a while. There we go. We used all of the water pipes out of there. We've still got 3 extra batteries in there, which will probably end up going to go into the rover anyway. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to take those inside. I'm going to set those off charging. Now I just got loads of these water bottles and stuff, which I don't really need, really. I've got loads kicking around anyway. But yeah, we did have quite a lot of water stored up over here as well, which is obviously these guys have got like 0 storage, but they've got a little bit more. It doesn't really matter that this area is a bit of a mess. There we go. That is pretty much everything there done. So that there should be increasing slowly. We've got like a good like 800 liters in storage, which, if you guys have seen like how quick we use it, like we had a tank here which we dumped everything out into. It was like right here for a little while. And it took something like best part of a week to empty, but we were using something like less than 20 liters of water an hour. Like right now we've got it set to 60. So yeah, with 55 liters of water right now, really what I should do is I should probably set it to 55, which is what this is getting replenished to. Because if we start losing water like this and we don't have enough water going to the place, that's where I'm going to worry. Actually, to be honest with you, I'm actually going to set it to 50, which gives us a 5 liters of water extra an hour to worry, really. Like once I hit 50 on the base, that's when I need to start worrying. We're only at 35 now. We're only 5 off of 40 though, which means we're only like what, 10 outs? 15 out, sorry. About 15 liters an hour out from this place being pretty much a no-go. Which means what I might have to do is 55 liters. What was 55 liter? Let me just figure this out quickly. So we're currently set to what our max is here right now. So it's 55 liters an hour divided by 6, which is 9.1. So really, so if I say divided by 5, let me just do that. So let's just do 55 divided by why am my brain not mathing? So let me do the math the other way then. So we're doing 6 liters an hour. Times that by 9, which gives me 54. Yeah. So really, what was that math equation I just did? I'm trying to work it out. It's getting late at night and I'm trying to like work it out live with you guys. So yeah, 55 liters an hour times that so 6 liters an hour we're making currently, times that by what was it, hold on, 55 divided by 6 liters an hour, which gives me 9. So we need to do so 54 liters an hour. That'll give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what I could do, if push comes to shove, is 1, 2, 3, 4, then 8, and then 1 in the middle. So what I could do is we could get rid of the oxygen production here and the methane production, then double these up either side, and then have 1 in the middle, and that there would be. No, that wouldn't work, would it? Yeah, that would work, because we can only ever have a 9 on this platform right now. Let me just check to make sure that yeah, okay, we're not losing any water here either. So like what we could do is we could get rid of oxygen and water production here, put in yeah, I can only go 9 total. So I get rid of the water and oxygen production for 1. And then I could put more water in here, which means that this source will wholly be for water only. But then if we need anything more than like say 54 liters an hour, we're going to have to bring it in externally. Which means we're probably going to have to put a bigger storage here. Which means we'll pull a bit from storage and the rest will come from here. And then what we'll have to do is we'll have to keep on ferrying water back as much as we can when we can. If that makes sense. But for now, we're fine. We're fine where we are. We've got oxygen, we've got methane. We've got quite a lot of oxygen, to be fair. How full are these tanks? They are not that full yet. The methane tank is going to take forever to fill. The methane takes forever to do anyway. But I think what we'll end up doing is I might get a triple tanker for the back, and I might keep a triple tanker here permanently, which has got oxygen and a bit of methane in it for me. And then the rest of it will, well, to be honest with you, I won't even need to make it here really, if I think about it. You know what, I could do this now and then actually just like park it here and then just leave it here permanently. And then if we leave it here permanently, I could then take that away and then we can make this 100% water spot for us. We'll leave it the way it is for now. We'll continuously gain stuff. Let me just have a look, because I don't recall off the top of my head how much that thing holds. Does it tell me in here? 3-in-1. That's what I'm thinking about putting here, is the 3-in-1. But it doesn't tell me how much each section holds without actually looking at it. I know this big guy here we're going to use to move like bulk material, probably. Like if we're moving like a hell of a lot of oxygen, a hell of a lot of this, a hell of a lot of the other, we'll use that. But I think for now, like I generally don't know what I want to do. Right, let's figure out what we're going to do here. Let me turn on the NVGs so we can see a little bit. Sorry, it's very, very green. I'm trying to think, where do we want to put the trailer? Like right now, it's sort of in the way. So I'm thinking about putting the trailer in this section back here. Next to the base.
External pressure
Actually,
dropping.
in the way, but not in the way, if that makes sense. If I back the trailer in over here. Oops, I just hit the dome. Sorry. Probably just got stuck. Question is, did I just damage the dome? I need to go double check. Put that in transport mode. I need to go check to see if I just damaged the dome or not. If I did, I need to do quick repairs. No, we're good. Right, so I'm thinking about putting this trailer in here, just for now. It's also somewhere easy where we can back into. I say it's easy to back into, it's sort of easy to back into. Now that the dome's there, I've not got as much room as I once did. Ah, just hit the dome again. I keep on hitting the wrong button, that's what I keep on doing. It's like I'm facing backwards and I'm pressing the right button to go the right way, if that makes sense. Other way. Right, I think that's about right there. Right, okay, let's attach rear hook, which means that they should back off. Okay, I guess I could put that a little bit further back. Okay, let's just attach hook again. Hopefully that doesn't hit the base. Okay, there we go, check. Miles away. Yep, that one's good there for now. That's our travel one. We'll take traveling. So what we'll do is we'll go put the 3 container on the back of this. I still need to put some lights up around here. Just sort of like lights it up at night. Even if I just run it off its own battery and the solar panel or something like that, they're only going to be on during the I wish you could like control things more. Like for lights, for instance, I hope you can like they'll put in a bit like where you can say like, oh, if it's during the day they don't do anything, during the night they turn on. I think they're permanently on, the lights. But what we'll do is we'll just stop here. Right, what we'll do is we'll load this onto the back and we'll go to bed. We'll let it do its thing overnight. Okay, so inventory, trailers. I want to put that guy on and apply it. Alright, we'll let that do its thing. We'll go to bed. You guys have seen things like that put on trailers 100 times now. I just want to see how much goes into each. How much electricity are we using now? Oh, okay. So really what I want to do is I want to wake up before sunrise and I want to see how much this drains.
Equalizing pressure.
I also need to go do the math on that now. Right, okay, we'll go to bed. I think I just heard the thing clunk onto the back of the thing. Anyway, let's sleep. You don't have enough food, do we not? Oh, no, I don't. Right, let's sleep. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wake up at 6 because I want to be up before sunrise. And I want to go check and see. You cannot sleep during trailer reconfiguration. Really? Should be done by now. There we go. I was going to say it should be done by now.
Suit power, 50%.
Cool. Right. Do I need to hydrate? Not really. I didn't go put those on charge, okay. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this episode because this is just me sorting stuff out, figuring things out where we're going in like the very close near future. And the power's off. Shit.
Equalizing pressure.
Okay, the sun's just coming up. This battery's full. This battery's draining. Okay, so we're about 18. So 1800. So 1800 we're at. Half the battery's depleted. Okay. I need to give more power to the base. Let's give it an extra 40. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Right, the base should be back on. Nope. What's its draw? It's saying it's not connected. No device connected. It 100% is connected. Am I at like the limitations of pumping power into one port? Right, let me just... I'm going to take these batteries out quick.
External oxygen detected.
Have I popped something that I shouldn't have? What in the hell's happened? Has something tripped somewhere that I haven't seen?
Equalizing pressure. Not enough fuses.
Have I popped the fuse? I popped the fuse. Shit. I was hoping that was going to be a quick fix. I forgot I took the heavy rover over here. This ain't good. I'm just gonna take the rest with me. Screw it. I'll come back. I need to get the base back on operational. At least I figured out what it was. I popped the fuse. Maybe it was that much power going through one of these guys as I literally popped the damn thing. There we go. We're back on. Ooh. Squeaky bum moment. Squeaky bum moment. There we go. We're at quite a high draw now. Now I'm gonna quickly just pop inside.
External oxygen detected.
I'm just gonna go put those batteries back in, and I want to see if it pops it again. If it does, it means I'm pushing too much power through one circuit.
Alert.
Yeah, the fuse is just blown. I just saw it pop up. Fuse blown. Blown fuse detected. So that means I can't go above whatever my input just was there. So if I just take that out, it means I can't go above that amount of electricity.
Equalizing pressure.
Right, what's the current draw? Okay, the current draw on that is... So yeah, it must be 320 then. Okay, so in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 320 on that one line. Let me do 320 on that one line. Actually, hold on a second. What did I just set that to? 360. 320. I think it was 360, I think. Right. So what I'll do is I'll plug in power over here. And I'll do the rest on that one. So 320, what have I got left over? 320 is going there. 60. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that one to 4. And this one here is going to be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, so 40 on that guy. So this is new. I've never done that before. But once that guy's done, I do have another one all the way over here. If I need to, I can plug in power over here. So I've got plenty of places to plug stuff into. So I just need to know anything under 320. I can't put anything more than that, or otherwise then I blow a fuse.
Equalizing external oxygen
So the
detected.
fuses must be rated to about 320. Which I didn't know until now. So in theory, I should be able to put this guy back. In there. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I just want to see if I've actually increased my... Nope, I haven't. Good. Okay, so let's put this guy back in and see if I pop a fuse. Damn it. I've blown a fuse. Again. How am I blowing a damn fuse?
Equalizing pressure.
Is it the same fuse? It is, it's the same damn fuse. Do I need to add more than one fuse? Fuse is blown again. I don't want to just keep on putting fuses in and them keep on blowing. Have I got like too much power draw going through the one building? Or what? What's going on here?
External oxygen detected.
Alright, let's just go flick the power back on. So I don't know if it's just like I've got like that much power draw in there, in that particular room, is what's causing it. There we go, power's back on in the base. Thankfully. But it's in this workshop here which is blown on. Right, let me just consult
for technological advancement.
the knowledge base. What would it come under? Building, maybe? Fuse. Electrical system. Electrical system is one of the most important. No. No. I'm not 100% sure. I just don't know if it's too much draw. What's causing it? Or what? I generally don't understand. Like why, if that makes sense. If I take out that fuse, does that then stops this from functioning? No.
Equalizing pressure.
Yeah, so the fuses are on the on this electrical panel right here then. And it doesn't light up anything else. I generally don't know why there's more than one fuse here and why we keep on blowing it. I don't know if I just need to line up as many fuses in here as possible. Fuse number and then 1, 2, 3 and then onward. I'm gonna leave that to you guys and let me know. Right, okay, what we were doing, let's we spent half a morning fixing that bloody thing out. Before nightfall I need to go check solar panels, so we're gonna go do that today as well. Anyway, I've nicked all the fuses out of here. I've also then now got 4 fuses that I've blown, and yeah, I need to go recycle them, so yay. So inventory, fuses, drop. There you go. They've been recycled. Alright, how many fuses do I currently have? I have 3. Right, so let's get another... Let's get 20 total, so... the fuse, let's get 20 of them in total. We're gonna minus 3. So 1, 2, 3. I want 20 fuses because I've, yeah. Actually, let's make another 5. I want 5 to go in the heavy rover, just in case I need them. Five to go in there. Right, that door is closed in it. Yeah. Okay, so oh wow, okay, we've got a little menu back here now. There we go. So yeah, we've got like 300,000. 300,000. 3,000. Damn. I'm on one today. I really am. But yeah, we've got 3,000 on all of those. Right, let me just grab my fuses out of here quick, and I'll just replenish me rover. Since I nicked them all from the rover, I'll put them back in the rover, like so. But yeah, I don't know. Well, to be honest with you, everything runs through that part of the base. So I don't know if it's because of that part of the base. I don't know if I need to put more fuses in. I don't know. I'll let you guys tell me. That, or I'll research it in between this episode and next. The 3,000 I can put in there. How much does this guy hold? You hold 30,000. And we currently have 15,000. I've got way too much. But yeah, that will be good to like transport like multiple things at once. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna switch it out for the other one, and I might actually just build 2 others ready. Right, let me just switch out trailers. Let me just switch out to that one, apply that change. Yeah, so this holds like methane, water, and oxygen, but it holds 3,000 of it, which, if you think about it, is quite a lot. I can't remember how much, though, that the big ass storage tank holds. I think it holds a lot. But I really don't want to put it in over here, because it's big and ugly, and I don't really like the look of it. Like, if I was hiding it in, like, the middle of the base, it wouldn't be too bad. But it's big and ugly, and plus these things here, they're actually a lot better looking than anything else. I can actually hide that somewhere. Well, really, I'm not going to hide it. It's going to live probably like right there. That, or I might put a big tank in. I might just put a big tank in for water, just so then I've got enough storage. There we go, she's on. So this holds 25,000. So that holds a lot more. So I'm probably going to use those to transport larger amounts, and the smaller one to haul smaller loads. So the small load one will probably actually go here, and that's what will live here permanently. And that'll have my oxygen, a little bit of water in if I need it. As well as my methane as well for when I need methane, and then the rest of the production will go in those big ones, and that'll get hauled backwards and forwards between wherever our site is going to be. I'm not exactly sure where on the map we're actually going to go put like the main landing site. I might use this one over here just because this one's close. I might use this one over here because this one's actually really, really close. That one's closer than this one, and this one and this one's closer than that one. But what I might do is I might say this one here is what's going to run from there back to the base for water, because it is the closest. And then this one here will be somewhere around here, will be our like landing site for our colonists maybe. But the bunch of the story wants us to put it up over here though. So we might need to go up over there and build it up over there maybe. I don't know yet. But yeah, nice to know that these guys hold quite a lot of stuff. So we'll definitely have that going for us. Right, okay, I guess what we'll do then is, what trailer do I currently want on this guy? I think I take that one off. I'm gonna go put the other trailer on, because or do I? What do I want to do here? Because I might just pull this guy out and start filling it. and then placing it down where it's going to remain filled for a while. You know what, let's switch out for this guy because I'm gonna go place this guy down on the map. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna pull this down here somewhere. And I'm gonna park it up. So I'm thinking about popping it. Actually, that's one thing we haven't even done. We haven't even finished this guy off yet. What am I doing? We haven't even finished off powering all this stuff up. Yeah, we haven't even remotely finished powering all this stuff up. Right. People are probably going to be shouting at me because I haven't actually placed all this stuff in yet. How are we powering all this? So 1, 2 goes over there. Alright, hold on a second. So you come over here, around there, and then you go in there. Right. What I'm going to do is we're going to redesign this power right now. These guys are good during the day anyway, so because you're only pulling what you're pulling. So let's do... Right, yeah, let's just move all these guys down one. I might not need to make this as big as I need to. I might be able to cut that down a little bit. Actually, no, I won't. 1, 2, which is going to be 1, 2, and then 3. Yeah, I'm going to need that guy anyway. So, right, let's get the rest of the power in. And then I'm going to have to work out the math for this. I'll just run it down the middle here, it'll be fine. I'm 1 over. I'll just run it down the middle like this. A little bit further than I need to, and then plug it in. Right, okay, so let's figure this out. So what do these require per hour? So they require 5 watts. So that side's already taken care of, which is 1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 I don't need to worry about. So these 2 are already set to what they need to be set to. Actually, that's set higher than it needs to be. It's only pulling 5 watts. All she's running is 5. Supply with 10, so it needs 10, so it needs double. Okay. So it needs, yeah, because then it doesn't generate so much itself anyway. Generates 5 anyway, and it's only using what, 10? Yeah, so it's using 10, so it's only using 5 extra watts right now. So that one will only ever need 10. Let's just dim that down a bit. But the rest needs...
Warning, lack of water supplies.
Oh, lack of water supplies, she says. There we go. We sorted that issue. So yeah, that's 5, 10. So yeah, that requires 15 right now. It's using 5. It's generating 5 itself, but it needs 15 total. The rest need 5 each. Which during the day they don't need anything, but on a night they need 5. So let's just give that 5. That needs 5. That needs 5. 5 there. 5 there. 5 on that one. And 5 there. That one doesn't need 5 though. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So 35 just there alone. Plus the 10 here. Plus the 15 there. There's a total of 60. It's currently given 50, so that needs to be 60. And that plus that is 4. 64. It needs. Right, okay, this needs to give 64 watts out. Actually, what I'll do is I'll round it up to 65. It's bang in the middle. Okay, so what we need is this guy is full currently, but it's going to need to give out a lot more, which is what's that, 65 kilowatts an hour? I can't remember how long the night is even. So right now it's given 14. So what do these make an hour roughly? Electricity, there we are. So you're making you're making 46. Times that by 2, which is 92. So we're over, we're making it. The only question is now, are we storing it? I don't think we are. But yeah, we've got I think we've got a little bit of an electricity problem right now. It's not a bad thing. It just means that we need to upgrade our infrastructure a little bit more. What I'm going to do is, once this episode ends, I'm actually going to go check this over here and make sure that that's okay. Let's just make sure, did we manage to pull in enough electricity during the day to fully... Yeah, we did. Okay, we're making enough electricity to fully saturate the batteries, which is good. Which means we can survive the night. I just need to figure out this electricity issue we're currently having. I need to know how to fix it. Because right now I'm pushing more in there, but from the same set of batteries. Can I only give so much onto this? Like, do I need to add more fuses? I don't know. This is the first time I've hit this issue, so I'm gonna have to actually go and do some research and figure it out. Like, I've still got like loads of power I can give. If that means I have to set 2 of the batteries there to go into this guy, the other 2 batteries to go into this guy, and that fixes my issue entirely, that's what I'll do. But I need to figure out that electricity problem, as well as the electricity problem I've currently got over here. Which means I might need to put the battery back into this guy and actually move this guy out the way, which I don't know where to move him to. I guess I could park him over there. And then I've only got
Alert.
issues in here. Blown fuse detected. What? How on earth are you keep on blowing your damn fuse? There's no extra draw.
Equalizing pressure. External oxygen detected.
Is that, or am I literally on the teeter-totter of like how much power can go through this one? Right, okay, let's just lower the power down a little bit more. Because it might be bang on 120 where it blows. So let's make it 310. and then put the extra 10 over here. Right, does that fix the issue? Does that fix the issue? It hasn't blown when I put it back in.
Equalizing pressure. External
And power's
oxygen
coming into
detected.
here. Right, let's just try putting a barrier in. Let's put some more pressure on the setup. Yeah, okay, I think that's right. Okay, so that means, I think, what we need to be set to then, I think at 320 it blows.
Equalizing pressure.
So that means all I can set this guy to is that. Now, my question is, if I pull this guy out temporarily, is it still good? Okay, so I've got 19 there now. Okay, let me just put this one back in. Is the base operational? I can't actually tell.
Equalizing pressure. External oxygen
Yeah,
detected.
base is on. Is base getting... Base is getting electricity. So I wonder if, like, close to like 320, the fuse is below. I'm still going to go do a bit more research, because to be honest with you, I generally don't know what the fuses are rated to. Like, obviously, if these fuses are rated to quite literally like 320 or close to it, it might be like there might be 319 and a bit. But obviously, as the sun goes down, the temperature drops. Technically, it uses more power in here because it needs to heat more. So I wonder if that was what was blowing it. So do I now need to worry more about that? I'm going to put some light poles in as well, actually. I want to jazz up the base a bit. I'm going to put a couple of light poles in here, even though I've got no spaces to put anything. But I think what we'll do, though, is we'll also put in one of these guys. Where's it at? Where's it at? An expansion. Just so I've got some expansion in here. I don't have any pure silicon on me, but...
Not enough materials.
Where do I find pure silicon at?
Equalizing pressure. External oxygen detected.
I'm sure I have pure silicon in here somewhere. I might not actually, now I think of it. Yeah, I do. So at least we can get like that operational. So that means I've got enough power kicking around out here
Equalizing pressure.
to do whatever I want to do with. Fortunately, it looks like we're draining batteries like a mad man at the minute, but that's fine. We might be at the limitation of 4 batteries. I might need another couple of batteries putting in, which would expand this area out a little bit more, which is a little bit more than I want to put here. So it might be wind farm time, maybe. Yet again, I've got like loads more solar here, which I can utilize. I've got like literally loads of solar here. I might have to put batteries somewhere else other than here. Which is fine. Don't get me wrong, it's fine that I can put more batteries in here. It's just that I don't want to cram this area up too much, because like, if I just do this quickly just to demonstrate with what 2 more sets of batteries would look like. Oops, move the mouse. The batteries would come out to here, which is not actually too bad because then it's in line with that. I could do 2 more battery banks, which means I would have 2, 4, 6 battery banks there, 2 full ones. And then it wouldn't mean that, well, to be honest with you, if I needed to change the power on the base, I would literally have to change it here and then run all the way back over here anyway and power this up. But what I want to do is I want to power up and light up this area around here a little bit more, and also the way around. So I want to do that as well. So we might do that tomorrow. I think this week is base bettering week, I guess. We're spending a lot of time here. Oops, sorry, wrong button. I was supposed to press F. There we go. But yeah, we'll figure that out next episode. I'm going to go have a look at the fuses and figure out how the electricity works better in this game. If you guys know in the comments down below, let me know anyway, just in case I watch a video and then maybe I don't understand it or something. One of you guys has told me as well, so at least I've heard it from like 2 places and it reinforces what I've learned. So anyway, for now, I'm going to end this one here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. If you guys have, please do hit that like button. If not, the side button's always right next door. Hit subscribe if you guys haven't already. Other than that, I'm going to end this one here and I'll see you guys in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?